everybody. This is the Whispering Voice on Easter weekend. So I wish you all a happy Easter or happy holidays. In which case, or in either case, I just hope you have a wonderful weekend. And hopefully, if you're listening to this video, you found time just for yourself to relax. As I record this video, it is quite overcast with clouds and quite damp, drizzly, which is typical of this time of year. People will be travelling up and down the country to visit family and friends. It's nice that we continue to enjoy things like this. Easter, Christmas, even if people don't celebrate Easter or Christmas, it's a time of holidays and to be with, hopefully, family and friends. But we must remember, as I always do, people that are working and keeping the country going. And I think this is safe to say in most countries. We have the police, the ambulance or paramedics, firefighters, emergency rescue, army, navy, air force, doctors, nurses, carers, vets, farmers, bin men or garbage men. They work today. And there's many, many more people who work in shops, in cafes, restaurants, hotels, keeping places open for people to visit when they're off. So if you're any one of them, thank you so much. Now, my cats, every day is the same. They sleep, they wash, they eat, and sometimes they play. And if they play, then they sleep longer. And I've had some visitors to my garden, and I don't know where they've come from. They are doves, but they're not owned by anyone. They're not ringed. They are wild. Now the nearest place I have seen these doves is about 5 miles away, and they live under a bridge of a road. But I think they may, if the food food source is good travel, which 5 miles to them is nothing. But I'm glad they found the food source, which they're very good really, because the normal garden birds, when they feed off the seeds, of course they drop a lot of seeds on the ground, and the doves are ground feeding birds, and they come along quite happily and clear it all up. So I'm very happy to see them. And I'll be going later to the cemetery to put flowers on my family graves. And if it's dry, I like to sit there just for a bit, just to admire the views and think back on past times, good times and happy times. And you come from there, really, as silly as this sounds, as if you've actually been to visit those relatives who are no longer with us. It's like you've just visited them and you're on your way home. It's a lovely feeling. And of course I've said this many times, if you can sit quiet enough and still, the wildlife starts to come back. Squirrels come from down the tree, very wary, but if you don't make sudden noises or movements, they can come quite near. And it's a wonderful feeling, being so close. Today's lunch is normally a roast dinner, but today I'm having quite a healthy lunch, if you like, which will involve green spinach, tuna, olive oil, black pepper, tomatoes, onions. What else is there? A little bit of mayonnaise. Oh, that's right, cold potatoes, which may sound terrible, but they're quite nice in a salad. And grated carrots. And that will be washed down with a glass of grapefruit juice. I get little phases where I enjoy salads no matter what the weather, and really enjoy them, especially with fish, as I like mackerel, salmon, any type of fish really, and very tasty and very enjoyable. So I'm sure you have lots you want to do this weekend, and you haven't got the time to hear me muttering on and on. But that's what's happening here. It's I was going to head into Snowdonia, but best left well alone on a weekend like this because it will be absolutely thousands of people there. Because Snowdon, the highest mountain in England and Wales, is such an attraction for people, and maybe you did or didn't know, but it's the busiest mountain in the world. But that's mainly down to the fact that it has a train which goes all the way up to the summit, and it also has a cafe information centre. So if you combine that with a bank holiday weekend, it would be like Euston Station in London, just full of commuters and visitors. So I tend to go when it's quiet, shall we say. So I'm going to make my lunch now, and whilst I make the lunch I will enjoy a cup of coffee, and I must have sugar in coffee and milk, or if I feel posh I may put cream in, but 2 teaspoons of sugar. Wonderful. So have a wonderful weekend, whatever you're doing, and I hope you have time for yourself sometime during the weekend, just to recharge the batteries, to relax, and time for yourself. So take care of yourselves. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.